Welcome back to the Kickback Lounge podcast. My name is Drew Young, and I'm here with my co-host today, Kenny Brown, in the building.
Yo, what up, guys? What up?
And we're live from downtown St. Louis. We hope you guys are having a great day and a great past, present, and future.
We back.
Today, we have a lot happening in the news. But first off, I want to shout out someone that is an inspiration to the youths out there in St. Louis. We look up to you. We see what you're doing, and it motivates us.
Facts.
To do the most we can do and be the greatest versions of ourselves.
The big homie.
We can be. Shout out to Joaquin Numansa Buckley.
Yep.
He has the most viral knockout in UFC history.
Viral sensation.
Yes, sir. And if you don't know who he is a UFC fighter, a badass, one big MF.
Yeah, man. A family provider.
Yeah, we had him on this show, which we are appreciative of. Joaquin Buckley was just on Joe Rogan's podcast, so that was amazing to see a local guy and someone that we have interacted with.
Yeah.
Be on such a big platform, man. I watched the whole podcast. I thought it was awesome. He got to tell a little bit more in depth of his story, and it's very inspiring.
Yeah, super inspiring. Also, Alex Toole, or Toole. O'Toole, sorry. Shout out to him too. That's his videographer, multimedia.
Big Alex.
Dude, honestly, he's in charge of Views Creative. Shout out to them.
Yeah, go check him out.
Man, they're making moves, dude. They're really making some moves.
And shout out to Max Churioff. I know he was supposed to fight this weekend, didn't get to happen.
Facts.
But I just talked to him on the phone, and he's doing good. Glad to see y'all winning, brother. It's awesome.
Facts.
But today we got a lot of topics to talk about. We are going to dive a little bit deeper into the story. Let's just let's start off. Hopefully, don't cancel us for this. But there was a story, I believe, out of Florida. There was a transgender man, biological man, transitioned to a woman, influencer. Think they have about 2 mil on YouTube. And I'm going to pause it right here so I figure out how to say the name. Social media influencer Nikita Dragun was in court because she was wilding out in a hotel room, going crazy, talking shit to the police, whatever, got arrested, got sent to court, and then once in court, they said this. They said, how do you want to be addressed? Obviously, it's a trans, you want to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
She and her husband.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
These are the charges that landed her in jail.
Battering a law enforcement officer, disorderly conduct.
The judge describing what happened Monday evening at the Good Time Hotel on South Beach.
I understand, but she's also walking around naked by the pool, which is what started all this.
Okay, so it started off when she was walking around naked by the pool, and then things got a little bit spicy. Oops.
Maybe too much to drink on South Beach.
Too much to drink, and the police report also...
I'm assuming things swanging. I'm assuming, right?
Oh, for sure.
Unless maybe she has her parts chopped off. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I saw somebody said she had all the surgeries. But
I mean, honestly, though, the whole taping the nuts to the thigh thing is like a common thing. Like there was a video.
If you're naked, it don't matter.
There was a video on Twitter where like there's a viral thing where the nuts came out, bro. Like underneath one of I don't know if it was a transgender woman or whatever, or if it was like what do you call that? A drag queen. But like it, the nuts kept coming out the pants, bro. And people were like, and people were like, oh, trying to cover it up and stuff, and they just kept trying to stuck it back in. It's just it wasn't working. So
I believe it's called tucking.
Yeah, tucking it. So I don't really know how they get down, but let's go ahead and play that video.
As when cops came looking for her, she swung an open water bottle at the officer and hotel security. But all that has taken a backseat to her jail time experience, story after story, and allegations she was placed in the men's jail.
There you have it. She was placed in a male prison because she's a biological male, I would assume.
Whew.
This is going to be a new story, new battle, we will say, in the world of wokeism, in the world of transgenderism. How do you feel?
Yeah, we really want to
this?
know. I'll give my opinion, but I think that's crazy. That's crazy. And honestly, it's something we all have to kind of consider.
What's crazy?
As much as I guess that person would like to say, oh, okay, it doesn't matter as much if we like kind of mix the genders in a facility.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence of it definitely will take a toll eventually.
So would you have placed her in a male prison or a female prison?
I don't even know how you would.
I'm asking you, bro.
Well, what would I do?
Yeah.
I'd place her in a female prison,
Even if she got a cock.
even if she has a penis. And the reason being, actually, that's such a hard thing to say. because it's one thing for society to say, okay, a transgender woman can compete with women, and people are already starting to get mad at that shit. I don't know if you saw, but like people are starting to get mad at that because it's like they're winning all the goddamn competitions.
Right.
So it's like, how do you balance that out? Is it a moral thing or is it more of a biased?
Me personally, I'm putting her in a male prison.
Male prison?
If she has a dick. I'm just saying.
So you wouldn't it wouldn't be like a choice? Would it be like a choice for
You know what
her,
they said?
or would you just like place
A
her?
choice. No.
No?
Because
You don't think it should be a choice?
this sets a precedent for people to identify as females and go to a female
and be in
prison.
a female prison, right?
That's
right.
my personal opinion. People are saying, oh, if you put her in a male prison,
Mm-hmm.
that's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
It is.
You know what a male prison is? Dangerous.
Bro, I
Dangerous.
literally just saw a video of these inmates like taking out another guy from his cell. And there's like 10 guys in this one hallway, right? In prison.
Yeah.
Shanking the shit out of him and like slicing him up because they were part of a rival
That's
gang
prison.
in prison, bro.
That's prison, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
Female and male.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. And you want to be outraged because it's going to be dangerous for one person in prison?
Yeah.
Like, where's the outrage during normal prison, like in normal prison, bro?
Yeah, I mean, prison conditions fucking suck.
Yes.
And no one says a peep. But
People
people
are raped.
Yeah.
People are
Every day.
Are shanked,
There's
killed.
businesses in business in there. Like, I mean, it's insane.
choked. Have you heard of a Glock dookie?
Yeah.
You heard of Glock dookie?
Yeah, that's like that. Isn't that fake like bullet or whatever they make?
No,
or not fake bullet. They make a fake. It's like a.
So it's a toothpaste container
There you go.
with like shit.
Piss and what is it? Blood?
Yes,
Something like that, and
there's
semen.
Number 1, number 2,
Yeah.
and
it's
number
so gross.
5 in there. You don't know what number 5 is,
Bro. I forgot what the
It's-
other one that's called. It's called like a dookie. I forgot what the guy called. It's basically like a dookie grenade, but it's like
Dookie
basically,
grenade!
bro, it's crazy. It's
Not
like
the
dookie
dookie
shit,
grenade,
piss,
bro.
cum, everything bad you can think of. They throw in
A
this like
dookie
little
grenade?
bottle. Yeah, they put in like a bottle or
Oh
something.
my god, this
And
is
then
breaking news.
They wreck your shit with it, bro.
What?
It's insane.
Oh my god. But anyways, our point
It's bad for both.
Yes.
It's bad
But-
for both.
I feel like it's more dangerous if you put someone with a piece
Mm-hmm.
in a female prison.
The only way to keep that person safe in that establishment would be like solitary confinement, which in that case,
Where? And what?
in prison, like if you were going to say, okay, let's protect the person who's transgender in here, let's
Wha-
do everything we can do to like, accommodate for that person. Only way you can do that in prison is solitary confinement. That's it.
You're a criminal that like
Broke the law. Yeah, you broke the law.
assaulted an officer.
You were showing
walked
yourself to the
around
public.
naked,
Yeah.
You
You
know,
can't do that shit, especially not in Miami. Are you kidding me?
if we have a standard in the United States where if you're a male and you break the law enough and the judge decides you have to go to prison, that you go to a male prison. I think that's the standard. I think it should stay that way. Same with like sports. Like
I think you should just go off of like whatever you biologically go by.
In my personal opinion, same with like sports. If you're a male, born a male, you should only compete in male sports and not female sports. Maybe make another league if you want, like a transgender league. And then everybody can compete in that one. Sure.
And that's something I think has been debated too in recent years also, because it's like, well, if you have a person who says that they're a woman, but they compete at the level of a man, what should be fair for that person? Should we accommodate for that person, let them compete with the women because that's what they identify as, or should we put them at the men because that's the level? That's the level of ability you have.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah.
They wouldn't make it that far. I mean, just being honest.
Yeah.
If it's a female,
if it's
a female identifying as a male, like a biological female that goes to jail to, I think you should still be in a female prison though. Like
if you're a male,
if you're a biological female and you go to prison, you should still be in a female prison. I feel
correct.
Like,
I believe.
Because how dangerous would that be? You know?
Yeah, I mean but I mean you can argue the same for the male part though too.
Yeah,
because
you should go to a male prison.
Because the thing is, like, even though they have a penis, like they still can get like raped and stuff.
But you can get raped normally.
I feel like they're probably more at risk, and I've actually listened to.
We should say raped because it's on YouTube.
Oh yeah, graped. Okay, let's say something different. Let's say messed with. Okay.
Taken advantage of.
Yeah, if you're probably gonna get messed with a penis, but the thing is, like, in prison, like I've kind of listened to this on the radio before. This is like a big debate because there was like a huge court case about this whole thing.
Oh really?
Because I think actually a transgender person died recently or something like that in prison, in a male prison, and it came back to that same thing. It's like that. Basically, they're saying transgender are more at risk in prison because obviously they look like women.
Yeah.
They have women qualities. They may have like, breasts or stuff like that. Whoever knows, feminine features.
But here's my take.
So they're more liable to kind of get, more abused and stuff like that.
Here's a hot take. If you got your piece chopped off,
you can
go to female prison. That's why I said. I don't know why, in my mind, that's how that registers.
I agree, but it's just like...
commit, if you're like if you're a commit...
Like you have the surgery, you got the Caitlyn Jenner?
Surgery.
That Caitlyn Jenner?
You got the surgery, because, like, that's the dangerous portion, in my opinion, is, like, the piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I believe on both sides, honestly, like I'm not even trying to be, like, that person who's, like, in the middle. Like, I honestly do believe, like, that we should accommodate for those people.
Okay.
But how that looks though is going to be the hard part for me, and that's the thing I think that everyone.
That's a transgender prison.
I was going to say, and that's it. Well, yeah, but say for instance you have a transgender prison, and you have half those transgender people that are in the prison identify as women, and half identify as men. How do you handle it then? Because it's like, okay, yeah, we have.
I don't know the answer to that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it gets a little choppy, and so.
What about someone that doesn't identify as either? That's
another one. If you're non-binary, bro, and you don't believe, like, kind of, I think that's what non-binary is. If you're non-binary, you don't believe like in any side or either side or whatever. Yes. That gets more like it gets complicated because it's like in prison. In any other establishment in our world, there's a man restroom, there's a woman's restroom. There's always going to be an established role of gender wherever you go in life. So that's why I feel like in prison, you kind of have to accommodate for one specific group. But how do you do that without being too specific? Because it's going to cost money.
Yep.
Money and effort.
If we are idiots, well, Kenny kind of in the middle of the opinion, so it's hard to criticize his opinion on this. Feel free to criticize mine. Inform me if I'm wrong. Let me know.
Let us know.
Let me know what your thoughts are. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me,
100%.
Comment below. I would love to know what people think about this situation. Am I an idiot? Let me know.
And we're a growing world. Like, I mean, if you guys listen to our content enough, you'll know, like, me and Drew really do kind of play both sides. Like, we definitely, like, do a little deep dive on as far as, both sides of information and kind of just give our take on it.
Mm-hmm.
So before you slam us in the comments, just make sure you guys go back and do some homework because we definitely do play both sides.